All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Justin with Whatnot Entertainment. Going to be doing a little bit of a video here, real quick, on this website and also mobile app that the company is using now called Vibo. Now, this app is absolutely amazing. It makes planning out timelines and everything that the clients fill out for the DJs to use extremely easy. So what we're going to do is what we have in here is we have several templates that are available that are pre-uploaded. And since we're going to be talking about just the wedding ones, there's a bunch of different wedding setups here for templates. You have the Australia, Israel, LGBTQ plus, simple, UK. Got one that DJ Rachel made, one that DJ Rick Webb made, one that DJ B-Boy made. And then you also have one, two, three, four, five others. And then we have my template over here that I created. And the template that I have right now is for wedding and ceremonies both. I will be also making templates at a later point in time that'll just be for a reception and some that'll just be for ceremonies. So let's go ahead and take a look at my templates on how they're set up. Now, we have the template name right here, which is wedding and ceremonies. It's for a wedding. Now you can set it up uh, to where this will lock out however many days before the event happens. And this just makes it so people can no longer make any changes to it, which I have mine at 7 days. So 7 days before the wedding, the clients will not be able to change any of the information in here. And that can be changed to, however many days you want it to be. I like to keep mine at 7, and it'll automatically save your changes. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go here to the events. This is just a test event that I set up, just so I can take a look at everything on here as I'm setting everything up, trying to get a good timeline, get a good setup of it. And I do have people that will come in here and they will mess around with this a little bit, just see what needs to be changed, what doesn't need to be changed. Now, not all the sections have songs that can be added to it. This first section, which is the please answer first section, this is just to get into. I have this set up to where you can just get to know the couple a little bit better on like where they met, what attracted them to each other, how long they were together before the proposal, the wedding theme, the colors of the wedding, things that they have seen on TV, online, or at previous weddings that they have attended that they absolutely love. And right below that is things that they do not like. The approximate number of guests. Please rate your crowd as far as how active they'll be on the dance floor. Um, do you want the DJ slash MC to be active on the microphone during the reception? Some fun facts about each other. And then right down here, this is just a approximate number from each age group that will be attending that wedding. So the DJ slash MC can program the wide variety of music for everybody. So you have the preteens, the teens, those that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s plus. Down here in photographer, this is just asking some simple questions about the photographer, the videographer, and for the ceremony, got some questions in there, and this is where you can add a time for when the ceremony is supposed to begin. Then you have your prelude music. which this is where you can add songs to it. And I just threw in a couple of songs on here, just setting stuff up. And then ceremony begins. This is just so they can add, this is just so you can add a time on what time the ceremony is supposed to begin. You have your bridal party entrance song, which you just select your song right here. So to select the song, you'll come down here, you'll click on add a song, and you can either search through the Vibo system, which goes through Spotify to find that song, or if you have a link, like a YouTube link for that song, you can also apply that. So we'll first just go ahead and click on search, and we'll just throw in a song. So we'll say Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks. Then you'll hit the plus sign. Close it out, and you'll see that the song has been added there. Now, if you have a song on YouTube that you're wanting, and I'll type in we'll say The Thunder Rolls. Then you'll just go down to share. You'll copy the link. Then you'll come back to the app or the website. And then you'll just put in the link for where it was at, and it has been changed. Then you have your bride entrance song, your recessional song for when everybody is leaving the ceremony, cocktail hour. There's questions on here, and you can put up to 20 songs on it. The reception begins. This is, where you can put in here what time the reception will begin. And then you got parents entrance song. This is for grandparents and parents. Your wedding party introduction on how you would like to be introduced. And you can pick up to 10 songs. Your bride and groom entrance, your toast, cake cutting, dinner blessing, dinner hour, first dance, parents dance, father-daughter dance, mother-son dance, open dance floor, bouquet toss, garter removal, garter toss, last dance, special exit, don't play. This is a very important section right here, so you can list all the music that you do not want played. Now let's take a look at some of the events that I already have set up on here. Now this photo right here is actually one that DJ Rick Webb put up on his template, which I ended up just using that photo for mine as well. My timeline with my template, I actually have this set up between stuff that I have figured out and also what some of the other DJs have done with their templates as well. And it's pretty good setup on it. So we can see here that, everything, this client has answered questions. The song for the bridal party entrance, and the bride entrance song, recessional song, and questions have been, the questions have been answered. Bride and groom entrance, first dance. This is a real easy setup with everything. And this couple here has actually changed their photo over to a photo of them. And you can also invite a host, which will come down here to add a host, send it to the email, put a message on there. Or you can copy the host link and you can text it to someone. And then coming over to the timeline, most of the questions have already been filled out on everything. And coming down here to the feedback, it's very detailed and easy to use. So let's go through a little bit on the template. So what you do is you come up here to create a new template. Template name, we'll just call this testing. Type, we'll say it's a wedding. Then you'll create it. Put in your lockout date. You can also default song limit per section and default must play limit per section. Then you'll come over here to timeline. And then you'll come down to the bottom where it says add a section, and you'll start off with what your first section will be, which my first section is always please answer these first. And then what you'll do once you get your sections set up, you'll click on your questions, and you'll come down here to the bottom to add a question, which I just clicked it twice, but that's all right. So we'll say the first question will be, what is your favorite color? And you can set this up as either a text answer to where they can come in and they can just type whatever they want to type. You could set it up to where it's check boxes where you can have a lot of options, multiple choice to where you can, select, or a description if it's going to be something that will be a long post. And then you just set all your sections and all your questions for each area. And then for the Vibo song ideas, you have a lot of different songs in these areas that you can select from, and it will give you, there's a good amount of music in here that you can select from. So it's got a pretty nice setup. It's got a really nice setup on it. This is a very simple to use app, and it does make planning out weddings or any type of event so much easier. Because right now I only have 4 of my clients using this right now, and you can see that has the percentage that the clients have done. It's like this client right here has 93% of it done, the next client has 60% of it done, and the next client has 43% of it done. And then you have the scanner, which what this does is this will actually open the scanner to where you can scan your computer. And these are the sections that I have set up for where all of my music is located at. And it was last updated, or it was last scanned 11 days ago. So you just click the scan button and it will scan all your files. On my computer, let me scan it again, see if it'll bring that number up again. 6,141 songs I actually have on this computer. And this computer is a 2015 MacBook Pro, 15-inch. I also have two external hard drives that have more music on it than what the computer does. So I alternate between the external hard drives and the computer at the weddings. And I have a very large music library. So after it scans, we just close that out. And what that does is when people are trying to set up music, it makes it easier for people to find music that might not be on there or might not be on Spotify, because like I have music that is a remix. So it does help out to find even more music. See, it's like right here. See, here's the remixes that I have, as well as it does have the regular versions of the song. So it does make it a whole lot easier. But coming through coming through with the events, this does, like I said, it does make it a lot easier to for people to set things up. So it's like, where did you two meet? We'll say they met at the gym. How long were you two together before the proposal? 5 years. Was your wedding theme early 90s? What's the color of your wedding? See, it's something that is extremely simple to fill out. And the nice thing is it, like I said, it automatically saves, and that percentage will keep going up every question that you answered. Now, for all the DJs out there that currently are not using the Vibo app, I do highly recommend getting this because it will make your life so much easier. And the creator of this app, Michael, is an amazing and talented guy. He came up with this app, and it makes life as a DJ so much easier. And I really do recommend everybody have this app. Now, some of the things that are nice about this is when you go to plan everything out, or after everything locks out before the wedding or whatever event, you can come over here to where it says PDF, and you can click to download the PDF. And this is everything that all the different sections that you can download. You know, you can select all of them, unselect all of them. So I'll go ahead and download this. And I don't know how long it's going to take to download. Hopefully not that long. And I believe it is now downloaded. So let me check. Yep, there it is right there. So this is how it will download. And it'll go through. It'll show each section with the music, and then you'll have all your questions that you asked. And this one's 10 pages, but they also don't have it all finished yet either. So, but this is a really nice setup. Since I have since I have brought this into my company to get things going with the different clients, because before I was using just a simple form on paper with paper and pen that had to be filled out. It was sometimes clients live a great distance away. Like I have some of my a couple of my clients, they live, 4 hours away from me. So it's really hard trying to have them fill out that piece of paper and get the information back to me, which is why I moved to the Vibo app. That way they're able to just get on their smartphone, their laptop, or whatever device that they're using to fill that stuff out. And I always get in there. I get in there at least once a week to check on everything, see how they're doing with getting all the information filled out, see how they're going with getting their songs selected, and just to see how everything's going in general, and to look at the questions that they've answered. Get like in the please answer first. Getting to know my clients a little bit more on the personal level. Um, and the nice thing is some of this information, if the clients want to, it can also be transferred over to my TV array, which will show things on the two TVs that I set up at weddings, which is really awesome. So I just wanted to give a little bit of a quick video on this. I'm going to do a little bit more of a detailed video at a later point in time that will actually I'll actually go through and I'll go into more details on everything with actually setting up a full event. And let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of these pre-made templates. Now we got the one right here that DJ Rick Webb made. So we have for his general questions. This is where I got some of my ideas at as far as the age groups go. And this is all the different sections that he has set up. And then we got DJ Rachel. This is a setup that she has set up for hers. And obviously, using emojis is a very big thing right now. And the emojis just look amazing. And then we got DJ B-Boy. And with him, he has all of his music requests, or all of his music requests at the very beginning. And then he just goes down through his list of the different things. Now, obviously, these templates you can use. Any of these pre-made templates that are on here, you can use. My pre-made template is not one that's a Vibo template, but you are able to use these for any of these templates that are under the Vibo templates, and then you can edit them to work how you want them to work. It's like with my template, I have stuff that I put in there myself. I have some of the parts from DJ Rachel's template that I use. I have some of the parts from DJ Rick Webb that I use. I have some of the parts from DJ B-Boy that I used. And then I integrated my own stuff into the template as well. So anyhow, I hope this is it. Hopefully this is an app that all the DJs out there will start using. And for all the clients out there, if your DJ has this app, it is really amazing and it is really simple to use. And nice thing is you know your clients, they can fill this out at their own leisure, so they won't be hard pressed to get everything done. But anyhow, I do want to thank everybody for checking out this video. And like I said, I will do another video on this a little bit later that'll go into a whole lot more detail on everything as far as actually building a template. We'll start from the very beginning and we will build out a template. So anyhow, I want to thank everybody for checking this out once again, and please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And please hit the like button to help the algorithm of this channel. That way, more people will be able to see this channel when they open up the YouTube app. And they'll be able to learn more about the DJ world. They'll be able to see some of my vlogs that I put up, as well as reviews that I do on equipment, because I'll be having a lot of reviews on equipment coming out here real soon with different equipment that I am using. So, y'all have a good one out there and be safe.